The rich young master sneaked into my room every night. I always pretended to be asleep, but that night he actually tried to kiss me. I immediately opened my eyes and dodged him. Just as I was about to leave, he suddenly pulled me into his arms. I reminded him once again about the 17-year age gap between us, but he didn't care at all. 6 years ago, after breaking up with my boyfriend, I started working as a nanny for a wealthy family. My ex-boyfriend wanted to ruin my career, so he fabricated fake photos and framed me as a thief. Fortunately, my employer had already investigated my background. He directly ordered the bodyguards to throw my ex-boyfriend out. That was how I successfully got the job. However, when I first met the employer's son, he disliked me very much. It wasn't until he learned that I was an orphan that his attitude slowly softened. One day, a car suddenly rushed toward me. My employer hurried to push me away, saving my life, but he himself stayed there forever. In that accident, I also lost my child. I completely broke down. Why did every person who treated me well always leave me? Just as I picked up a courier knife with trembling hands, the boy suddenly pushed open my door. Pretending not to notice anything, he simply asked me to make breakfast for him. At that time, I thought he was cold-hearted. He didn't seem sad at all about his father's death, and he even told me to leave the house. I packed my belongings and prepared to leave, but then I remembered I had forgotten a bag behind. The moment I returned, I found the boy sitting alone on the floor, surrounded by scattered sleeping pills. That was when I realized his indifference had only been an act. His father had died saving me. I couldn't stop blaming myself. From that day on, we became each other's only family. I stayed by his side, helping him overcome his emotional trauma, watching him grow up, and preparing all kinds of little surprises for him. He was also incredibly caring, always helping me crawl out of my own darkness. 6 years passed in the blink of an eye. The boy was successfully admitted to university. One day, he told me that a female classmate was coming to visit our home. I was genuinely happy for him. Over the years, I had already started seeing him as my own child. I thought his life had finally gotten back on track, so I decided it was time for me to leave. I could never forget that car accident. I wanted to atone for my sins and guilt, so I wrote a suicide note and quietly closed my eyes forever.